The ocean covers more than 70% of our planet, yet we've explored less than 10% of its depths. That means most of the sea floor remains a complete mystery, a place where light never shines, pressure could crush steel, and silence holds secrets older than history itself. But sometimes, explorers stumble upon something extraordinary, ruins that look like cities, artifacts that shouldn't exist, and structures that challenge what we know about our past. Are they the remains of forgotten civilizations? Evidence of ancient catastrophes? Or just illusions shaped by nature? Today, we'll dive into 8 of the most unexplained discoveries ever found on the ocean floor. Mysteries that still baffle scientists and fuel theories of lost worlds. Stay with me until the end, because the last discovery may just change how you see human history forever. In 1986, divers exploring the waters off Yonaguni Island in Japan came across something that looked like a staircase leading into the deep. What they found next shocked the world: an enormous stone formation with sharp edges, flat terraces, and pyramid-like steps. At first, many believed it was a natural rock formation shaped by currents and erosion. But the structure is massive, nearly 500 feet long, with features that look like carved staircases, platforms, and even the outlines of animals etched into the stone. Some researchers insist it was the work of an ancient civilization, perhaps one that predates known Japanese history. Skeptics argue it's all just coincidence. The ocean sculpted the rocks in a way that looks intentional. But if Yonaguni really was built by humans, it would push back the timeline of advanced civilization in Asia by thousands of years. Was this Japan's own Atlantis, swallowed by the sea? Or is it simply nature's strange artistry fooling our eyes? Just off the coast of southern Greece lies Pavlopetri, a city that sank beneath the waves some 5,000 years ago. Discovered in 1967, it's considered the world's oldest known underwater city. Divers found streets, houses, courtyards, and even complex water systems preserved almost perfectly on the seafloor. The city's layout is astonishingly advanced for its time, suggesting a thriving trade hub. Yet no records exist of its name, its people, or its fall. Some believe an earthquake or tsunami suddenly swallowed it whole, erasing it from history. Unlike Yonaguni, Pavlopetri is undoubtedly man-made. But the mystery is why it was forgotten and why its story never survived in Greek mythology. Did the ancients deliberately bury its memory? Or is it one of many cities erased by rising seas at the end of the last ice age? Pavlopetri leaves us with haunting silence, its stone streets still waiting for footsteps that will never return. In 2011, a team of Swedish treasure hunters scanning the Baltic Sea floor made a sonar discovery that looked straight out of science fiction. A perfectly round object, nearly 200 feet wide, sat at a depth of 300 feet. Dubbed the Baltic Sea Anomaly, the structure appears to have straight lines, sharp edges, and even what looks like a staircase or ramp. To make things stranger, divers reported their equipment malfunctioning whenever they approached the object, as if it emitted some kind of energy field. Scientists have suggested it could just be a natural rock formation shaped by glaciers. But others insist its symmetry and patterns are too precise. Some claim it could be the remains of a prehistoric structure or even a crashed craft from beyond Earth. Over a decade later, the anomaly remains unexplained. Is it geology, ancient engineering, or something not of this world? For centuries, the Egyptian city of Heracleion was thought to be a myth, mentioned only in old Greek texts. Then, In 2000, archaeologists uncovered it beneath the Mediterranean Sea. What they found was breathtaking. Colossal statues of pharaohs, temples to ancient gods, and entire marketplaces frozen in time. Coins, jewelry, and artifacts lay scattered on the seabed, perfectly preserved. The city likely sank around 1,200 years ago due to earthquakes and rising seas. But one detail remains strange. No ancient Egyptian records mention its destruction. It's as if Heracleion simply vanished, erased from memory until modern divers rediscovered it. Some believe its sudden disappearance may have inspired legends of Atlantis. Whatever the truth, the lost city of Heracleion proves that great civilizations can vanish almost overnight, swallowed by the sea. In the shallow waters off the Bahamas lies a mysterious road-like formation of massive stone blocks, stretching nearly half a mile. Discovered in the 1960s, the Bimini Road has fueled endless debate. Skeptics say it's a natural formation of beach rock fractured into neat lines. But believers argue the blocks look deliberately placed, as if they once formed a harbor wall, a dock, or even a ceremonial walkway. What makes it more mysterious is a prophecy by American psychic Edgar Cayce, who claimed that evidence of Atlantis would be found near Bimini in the late 1960s. The discovery of the road soon after only added to speculation. To this day, no one can say for sure whether the Bimini Road is natural or man-made. But if it was built by an ancient civilization, it would change everything we know about pre-Columbian history in the Americas. In 1900, sponge divers off the Greek island of Antikythera found the remains of a shipwreck filled with treasures, statues, pottery, and coins. But the most astonishing find was a strange corroded object that came to be known as the Antikythera mechanism. At first, it looked like nothing more than a lump of bronze. No other technology like it existed for another 1,000 years. So how did ancient Greeks build something so advanced? Was this knowledge lost, deliberately hidden, or inherited from an even older civilization? The Antikythera mechanism remains one of the greatest mysteries of archaeology, and it all came from a forgotten wreck lying silently on the ocean floor. In 2001, a team using sonar scanning equipment near Cuba's western tip made a shocking discovery. What looked like ruins of a vast city, lying 2,300 feet beneath the sea. The sonar images revealed massive stone structures resembling pyramids, roads, and plazas. If authentic, the site would rewrite human history, suggesting advanced civilizations existed over 10,000 years ago, long before any known cultures in the Americas. Skeptics argue the formations are natural, and to this day, no physical artifacts have been recovered to prove it was man-made. But the sonar evidence is compelling enough that researchers still debate it. Could this be an ancient city lost during the melting of the Ice Age? Or is it another illusion of geology tricking our imagination? Until divers can recover proof, the Cuba underwater city remains one of the most tantalizing mysteries of the sea. On the coast of India lies the ancient temple town of Mahabalipuram, famous for its stone carvings and shrines. But in 2002, a tsunami revealed something incredible: submerged temples lying just offshore. Divers later confirmed the existence of stone structures beneath the waves, some resembling walls and shrines aligned with those on land. Local legends long spoke of 7 pagodas, only one of which was visible. Could the underwater ruins be the missing 6? Geologists suggest parts of the coastline sank centuries ago due to shifting tectonics. but the scale and precision of the submerged temples suggest advanced planning, far older than recorded history in the region. The Mahabalipuram discovery shows how myths sometimes hold truth. Beneath the ocean, stories carved in stone wait patiently for the world above to remember them. From Japan to India, from the Baltic to the Caribbean, the ocean floor has revealed mysteries that defy easy answers. Some discoveries, like Pavlopetri and Heracleion, prove that great cities can vanish, leaving only silence. Others, like Yonaguni, Bimini, and the Cuba ruins, tease us with possibilities of civilizations we've never recorded. And then there are artifacts like the Antikythera mechanism, so advanced they shouldn't even exist. Each one forces us to ask, do we really know the full story of human history? Or is most of it still buried, waiting beneath the waves? The sea hides more than wrecks and ruins. It hides questions we may never solve. But that's what makes it powerful. Every diver's descent is a chance to glimpse not just the past, but the unknown. So, which discovery shocked you the most? Do you believe these ruins are evidence of lost civilizations? Or are they simply nature's strange illusions? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more journeys into the unexplained.